What's up, guys? So, my chickens are getting bigger. They are officially 100% Velociraptor dinosaurs. As you can see, they're now in an extra large dog kennel because I still don't know if the cat wants to befriend them or eat them. They can fly now, which is like cute, cool, and annoying at the same time. I tried to put a cardboard barrier up. I was smart when I did this to try and keep them from scratching out their little pine bark shavings. Well, it's not that effective. They really like this new enclosure because, one, they're getting bigger, they needed bigger, but they run around and they jump at each other and they're very entertaining now. As we can see, they're trying to see what's going on here and trying to figure out where their little friend went. I know. Don't fly out. Go ahead. Sorry, she didn't consent to being filmed. So yeah, they extra, okay? They don't really like me anymore. My wife was jealous of them because I go to stick my hand in there, and especially one of the yellow ones, they would run to me, and she's like, what the hell? They don't like me? And I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. They see me every day, like, all the time. Like, I don't know. But now they don't like me anymore, and as soon as you try to put your hand in there, unless there's food on it, they all huddle up in that corner because they know I'm short and I don't have long arms, and they like mock me. They're like, meh, and I'm like, y'all are freaking little assholes. I just want to love you. But anyways, maybe as they get bigger, they'll like me again. Otherwise, they're gonna probably go in the crock pot. I don't know. Anyways, so that's my chicken update. The cat likes it and hates it at the same time. So she'll do one of two things. There's still a little corner over here that she will jump up on, and she'll look in and she'll watch them, and sometimes she'll try and swat in there at them. Or we pick her up and let her look in, and she loves it. Or the trash can's on the other side of this. She's learned how to jump up on the trash can and look in there. I know she's trying to figure out how to get in there, which is why we tried to put some boxes and stuff on top, because that's the next step. She's going to get up there and not know how to get down. Okay. She doesn't want to be loved today either. I don't know. None of my animals love me. Maybe I should go get a worm. Like, I don't think the worm is going to leave me. I don't know what's happening today. I feel like we live on a farm. But I don't know. We're definitely going to get more animals. And I heard Grayson, Grayson is somebody that my wife is working with on the ambulance right now, is waiting to see what animal I bring home next. I can't tell you. My wife is probably listening, but like, I'm working on it. Anyways, so yeah, no more animals. We've got enough. Like I said, we've got, I'm sure they've reproduced, over 500 worms. We've got like 20 fish, 1 cat, 2 dogs, 6 chickens, and that's it right now. I thought I was forgetting something. I don't think so. Cats, dogs, fish, worms, birds. Yeah, that's what we have right now. In counting. Anyways, so I heard that some of you loved my egg sandwich video. I did not end up making different eggs because I don't like to waste stuff, and you know what? I'm the one stuck at home. You're gonna get what you're gonna get. I don't know what to tell you. But I decided to be nice, and when I wrapped them in aluminum foil, I labeled them light, medium, and heavy. And I told her, I was like, you might not want to eat the last one because I'm sure it's salty as hell. But let me show you how I made this mistake. So I was using this seasoning. Look how big those damn holes are. Like, no shit. I put too much on there. That, and I just don't know how to cook. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, I can cook some stuff, but like, I'm not as good as her. She's like chef level, and I'm like teenage boy level. I don't know. Anyways, so she said the light one was good. Could have used more seasoning. Well, I didn't put any on the back side because I fucked up on the front side. So that could have used more seasoning. She said the medium one was very good. She goes, it did get a little salty at the end. And I'm like, oh, have you eaten the heavy one yet? She took it today. And I told her, I was like, you're not going to like it. Like, go ahead and go to, like, some other place, Bojangles or something, get you a different biscuit. Like, I'm not going to be offended because I know that shit's salty as fuck. Bring extra water. But anyways, so that's the update there. She still thanked me for it. And then she had the audacity to be like, do you want me to tape some of those holes closed? Bitch. I can turn it, maybe. I can turn it to cover some of the holes. That's probably what I'm going to do next time. I'm actually going to leave it just like that. Because all of them were open. So we're going to do that, and I'm probably not going to use that seasoning anymore. I actually told her, I said, I'm not going to touch it anymore. I'm going to use the Slap Yo Mama because it's got slightly smaller holes, and we're just going to stick with that. But karma got me. The next day, I made my grandfather his eggs. We don't use stuff like that. It's salt and pepper and nothing. And then I made me some eggs, and I did the same damn thing to my eggs. They were salty as fuck. That's why I'm nervous for her to try this one, the heavy one. But you know what? I warned her. She saw the video. There is nothing more I can do. Suck it up, buttercup. I don't know. And then I've been stressed as fuck this past week. And I really don't want to get too much into it. So I'm going to try and use a little analogy to make it make sense, maybe. So basically, my back injury, we're gonna all be kids, okay? We're gonna be like little toddlers, little like elementary school kids. So I equate my back injury to being a kid and wanting to go to the park. Like that's your job. You go to the park. And fun fact, the little round thingy, the little merry-go-round thing that you push, you run, push, and like everybody's sitting on it, they're like, whee! Until somebody throws up or falls off. Yeah, everybody loved me for that. I was like the MVP of that damn thing. As soon as I got there, like, Michelle, push me! Okay. And like, it was fun. That was my favorite thing to do at the park. Okay? So picture this. We're kids. We love the park. We've been going to that park since we were like friggin' jizz in our parent. That's bad. Anyways, so we've been going to the park since before we were born, okay? And we're ready to go. I'm like, yes, let's go to the park. I want to push everybody. And like your friends are coming too. Like you've got a thing set. You get to the park. The park's burned down. The city doesn't have the budget to rebuild it. You don't have a park anymore. I don't have a job anymore. So that's how that correlates. And so now, while you're a kid and you're crying and you're boo-hooing about, what am I gonna do now? I don't want to ride my scooter in the cul-de-sac. That's when your little brother Timmy tries to put his finger in the socket, the wall outlet. And you have to sit there and you have to explain to him, little Timmy, here's all the reasons why you shouldn't do that. Like, you can't do that, buddy. You know, you name out like 6 or 7 reasons, just don't do it. Don't do it, okay? And then every day, for the next few days, he's like, but I kind of wanna. You said it could ruin the outlet. Like, is it really gonna? Like, let me see. Like, how bad's it gonna? Let me try it, Shell. Let me try it. I'm like, Timmy, no. And every day it's the same thing, and you're getting more and more and more frustrated. You're like, no, leave it alone. Don't do it. Bad idea. But little Timmy's got it stuck in his head. I want to stick my finger in the outlet. I want to see if I can charge myself. So what does Timmy do? You go outside to ride your scooter in the cul-de-sac because the fucking park's burned down, and little Timmy sticks his damn finger in the fucking wall outlet, electrocutes himself, almost sets the damn house on fire. You know, whatever. I don't fucking know what happens when you do that, except for you get shocked. Don't do it. This is me telling you, don't do it. So now, little Timmy's mad at you because you let him do it. Bro, I'm 8 years old. Like, what the fuck? I was outside riding my scooter. I wasn't in here for that shit. Well, it's your fault. And then Timmy goes to all your other siblings and everybody else and like, she told me to do it. I spent 4 days telling you why you should not do it. But now everybody's like, like them, like the damn pterodactyls, mad at me because Timmy got hurt for putting his fingers in the wall socket when I told him not to do it, except for they all believe little Tim because I told him to do it. What? Like, I explicitly told you how bad of an idea that was and what's going to happen if you were to do it. I never once said, sure, just fucking go ahead. Even in all my frustration, I was never like, do it, dumbass. I want to watch, because if I knew that you were gonna do it, even though I told you not to, I would have been sitting there watching. I probably would have filmed that shit. But no, I was outside minding my own damn business, riding my own scooter in the cul-de-sac when you decided to do the stupid. It's not my fault. It is not my fault, but somehow it is now my fault. And somehow, now everybody else, even my aunts and uncles way out there, they're all mad at me. Oh, little Timmy, I'm so sorry. Michelle's a bitch. What? So now I'm grounded and exiled, and little Timmy's getting whatever little Timmy wants. Okay? And now everybody's scheming. And they're like, you know, she made him do that. We got to figure out how to get her back. But the problem is, that one's got a brain. She thinks independently and logically. So what can we do? So then one by one, they come in and they're like, hey, Shell, how you doing? Hope you're good. Let's play a game called Put This Blindfold On and let's go walk down the hallway. I promise there's no Legos on the floor. There's Legos on the floor, aren't there? No, we would never do that. There were, in fact, Legos on the floor, so we're not going to do that. Hey, Shell, can you just come over and lean on the stove? Just put your hand right there. I promise we didn't just turn the burner on. The red light's on indicating that it's hot, so how about I not do that? Hey, Shell, can you go lay down in the driveway behind the car? We promise we're not going to play in it and put it in reverse. Our name's Terry. We don't know how to put it in reverse. Yeah, no, because I already see that somebody's in the car and, like, the reverse lights are on. So I'm not going to do that. But then, using my brain and thinking logically and saying the word no makes everybody even more mad. Even more mad. So I don't do the things that are going to hurt me, and they're mad about it. Make it make sense. Like, I don't understand. Okay? R-E-S-P-E-C-T. That's not what we're gonna give to you. Yep, that about sums that up. So anyways, when I hurt my back, I had to go on light duty. And during light duty, there was a lot of downtime where they didn't have jack shit for me to do. And so, jack shit decided to become Jill's shit. Jill is a planner. So Jill's sitting there and she's like, all right, what can we do? And like, this is back when thought I was going to heal, you know, take a little bit of time off, rest my back, do the therapy, blah, 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 bullshit. Gonna go back and like, be stronger than ever before. Anyways, so Jill's planning. She's got 10 hours a day just planning. Now, mind you, my wife was the one that always wanted to stay at home. That was her dream, be a stay-at-home mom when the kids get bigger, run a food truck. And I'm like, baby girl, I'll give it to you. Like, I will get a second job if I'll do whatever I gotta do to be the breadwinner, not the bread maker, and we can do that. Like, I don't want to cook and clean. You saw my eggs. Like, it's probably a hazard if I'm the one cooking, okay? There's currently chicken shavings all over the floor, so I probably shouldn't be the one that cleans either. Like, I'm not qualified for this. But anyways, she likes to do all the in-store duties, or in-house duties, and I promise she's not a prissy person, but she's like, I would rather stay inside with the air conditioning and cook and clean and do all the things, and you go outside and do all the sweaty, nasty things because it's yucky. And I'm like, okay, bet. So, like, that's kind of the little arrangement we've had. She does what she likes. I don't do what I don't like, which happens to be what she likes, and I do the other shit. Cool. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Sounds great. Appreciate it. That's why I married her. I'm just kidding. There's more reasons, but that's one of them. And so, anyways, I decided, how can we make our backyard more efficient and more appealing. And so I spent several days and I was just thinking, researching, doing all this and that, costs and like whatever. And I came up with a great plan. And my plan was to do that during the fall and into the beginning of winter before it got too bad, so that it wasn't too hot and I wasn't killing myself in the sun, and then we didn't have to take down our above ground pool until the season was over, so that I can get like the bricks laid and make a little patio and all the things. But my back was too bad then, couldn't do it. My back's still bad. I freaking woke up this morning and I'm like, I want to just jump off a bridge. I don't know. Not really. But anyways, fall came and went, winter came and went. Now we're into spring and I still haven't done shit because, you know, the freaking socket thing. And, or outlet, whatever you want to call it. I don't fucking care. And so now we're into spring and I need to get shit going. Like, these guys, these little dinosaurs are going to need to be outside soon terrorizing my backyard. Not inside terrorizing my cat. What are y'all doing? I think they're looking for chicken poop. We got Ranger and the cat down here just sniffing. But anyways, so finally, I've had 2 days where I've been able to get out in the backyard a little bit and try and do some stuff. And I have learned that this back just isn't going to let me do things like I used to. Which, I mean, I kind of knew that. I knew that it was going to take a lot longer. But I'm trying. I mean, I got out there and it took me all day to do something that should have taken me an hour pre-injury. And I finally got a spot cleared for where we're going to put the chicken coop, since my nieces don't really come over anymore. Unfortunately, they're losing their sandbox, but that's where I want to put the chickens. And so that's cleared, and I took little bricks that I had out there, little patio pavers, and laid them out to show the dimensions of where it's going to go. So now I know what I'm doing. I've somewhat got a plan. I've never really built anything before. I don't know if my brother's going to be able to come and help me because he's little Timmy in this scenario. No, I'm just kidding. Not really, but that was funny. But my brother's mad at me because Timmy did what he did, and like I can't win. So I'm probably going to have to call some of my friends. I would love to be able to do it on my own, but I know that it's probably going to take me at least a week to build it. And it's not even that hard of a build. Like, I'm going stupid easy. But I don't know. So that's where we're at. We're trying to figure out life and get back on track because I feel like I am so far off track because, again, it's spring now and this was supposed to be done in the fall. So y'all do the math on how far behind I am, but that's where we're at. All I gotta say is don't be a little Timmy. And don't be all those other people that get mad at you for no reason. Like, go to the source, be like, did you tell Timmy to do that, before jumping to conclusions? Because little Timmy could be a liar. And in this scenario, little Timmy is lying, and I didn't do that. I didn't do that. So, like, when little Linda's listening to Timmy and little Linda's out there and she's like, oh, he told her to do that and then he told me to do this and da-da-da-da-da and he told so-and-so to do that. No, stop playing the game of telephone and make the fuck up. Like, no, we're not making it up anymore. Just stop. So, anywhoozles, my wife's got the next day off. And I know that she's going to try and figure out her breakfast prep. So I also know that she's probably going to be too busy today to watch this video. And so my goal today is try to figure out what I can make for her breakfast for the next week. Eggs may or may not be involved. Also, I may or may not be going somewhere today to take a look at the next animal I definitely plan on not getting. So that's where we're at. We're going to try and keep this a bent day, even though my back feels extra broken today. Probably not going to do any yard work. I've got a super bad headache. Probably need to take some medicine for it. And I've got some scheming of my own to do. and some figuring out of my own to do. And I'm waiting for Timmy and Linda to give me a call today because they do that every day. So I don't know what's going to happen today. I don't know what I did today that I didn't do or what I said today that I didn't say. Because I find something new every day and it's like, it's almost getting to the point where it's comical. Also, I wasn't supposed to go on this long of a rant about that. So anyways, if anybody is free and they want to come over and help me build a chicken coop, all my supplies should be arriving by Tuesday because I ended up paying $80 for shipping because I drive an SUV and like I don't feel like strapping stuff to the roof when that's just going to be a pain in the ass. Even though I did go buy ratchet straps. But anyways, so there's nothing that I can do until like Tuesday, Wednesday probably. I don't know what time they're going to deliver. But if anybody wants to come help, ask the person that sent me the flowers for my address because they got it. And yeah, we'll go from there. We can have a little party. I'll let my wife cook if any cooking needs to be done so that, you know, I don't kill anyone because that'd be pretty bad probably. We're not digging any holes to bury the body. We're going above ground, not in ground. Even though I would like a root cellar. So maybe, I don't know. Anyways, if anybody wants to come help, you know, let me know, because I'd probably really appreciate it, especially if you've got experience, y'all. If y'all built a chicken coop before, I got the plans, I got the ideas, I know exactly what I want. Come hit me up. Alright, bye!